All right, welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I am the jerk-off who forgot to include two fights in his previous recap video. So, I'm making this one. Anyway, this will be a brief video. I'm just going to talk about the two fights I missed. Michal Oleksiejczuk taking out Cody Brundage. Cody Brundage was looking good early on, and I did bet on first-round submission, even though my pick was first-round TKO for Oleksiejczuk. And, Cody Brundage was working his magic, got the takedown, eventually got the mount. It was looking like a good fight for him, but Oleksiejczuk reversed him, and within 10 seconds of the reversal, Cody Brundage was out of the fight. He was being pounded out. It's not a good look, I guess. I want to say that he crumbled at the first sign of adversity, but I think that was just a case of him being discouraged and overwhelmed by the speed in particular, and also the power of Oleksiejczuk, who's probably a lot more powerful than he looks. But Oleksiejczuk, he's one of the deadlier strikers in the division, and even though this was ground and pound, it was still his hands being there for him. He had a really nice victory. Like I said, he weathered an early storm, takedown, mounted. And as soon as he got his reversal, he looked like he was on fire, smelt blood, and got a beautiful finish. Guess you can call it a comeback. I mean, it kind of is, but generally speaking, you could also call it like a wipeout. And great win for him. He did what he needed to do. I don't know if the win will get better with age. Cody Brundage, I don't know what his future is in the UFC, but he's still going to stick around, coming off two victories, the Cheyanne and the Dalcha Lungenbull fight. But he still seems like a limited fighter. And I question, a few things about him, durability, maybe even his heart. So, tough loss for him. Great win for Michal Oleksiejczuk, who I called Michal, and probably will the next time I make a video. But either way, right now I'm aware his name is Michal, and I'd like to congratulate him on a great fight. Cory McKenna takes out Cheyanne Vlismas. That was another great performance from Cory McKenna. Not razor-thin fight. It was a razor-thin first round, and then after that, Cory McKenna took over. Even though Cheyanne was still fighting well from her back, it was just the Cory McKenna show. Her wrestling was there for her. She was able to close the distance, and she was slowly making gains throughout the whole fight on Cheyanne, where Cheyanne, like I said, she fought effectively on the outside, striking for a few minutes in the first round, 4 minutes or so, and then nothing in rounds 2 and 3. I don't even remember how long they were on their feet, but I remember them being on the ground because Cory McKenna closed the distance, got her down. In the third round, I think Cheyanne just said fuck it and went for the choke on the takedown, but still, she conceded position, and Cory McKenna held the position, and she didn't just win with top control. Cory McKenna, I thought, stole round 2, whatever, against Kay Hansen, despite losing the wrestling battle. She ended up on her back, and in those small moments, she was, striking and slicing from her back, and I thought she stole one of those rounds. And Cheyanne Vlismas was going for it, to her credit, but Cory McKenna didn't let her, into any one of those rounds. She used her top position well, was striking very well, mixing it up to the head and the body, good ground and pound, and she was very active, and again, dominant in the wrestling department. So it just goes to show you, tomboys are fucking stronger than girly girls. That's a lesson I think we all learned here from this one. No, but great fucking fight from Cory McKenna. Tough loss for Cheyanne Vlismas. She doesn't look like garbage. She clearly belonged in there with Cory. But Cory is a really strong wrestler, and, her cardio was there for her too. Like I said, there's a lot more than meets the eye. It's not just she won rounds 2 and 3, but she was gaining on Cheyanne on the feet, and, she wasn't slowing down. And she won that fight with a really strong wrestling performance, largely successful in rounds 2 and 3. That's a great performance from Cory McKenna. So that's pretty much it for me. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit. Check out my other videos and comment below.